Alright, so I just popped out for a quick walk, get some fresh air, but thought I'd just do a quick video. Just following on talking about, I was talking about like the US dollar. It was the only thing backing the pound, the euro, etc. was the US dollar, right? There's absolutely no value attached to a pound or the euro or anything. And if you look at the dollar that was originally attached onto the gold standard, but now is valued with nothing. So it's just the same, a complete fiat currency whose true value is that big round number, i.e. zero, nothing. Now that comes from the Bretton Woods Agreement of 1944. There was actually two of them. There was one slightly before that one in 1944, where there was only a few countries, and what they've done was declared themselves bankrupt, by the way, to come underneath the US dollar, underneath their fiat currency. Then with the larger Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944, there was nearly 200 countries that literally made themselves bankrupt and then go underneath the US dollar and have their fiat currency backed by the US dollar. Now in 1971, what happened was France actually sent a warship over to New York and demanded all of their gold back, because the US and Great Britain actually were holding all of the gold that was supposedly backing the US dollar. So France, the guy that sent them over, he had a funny name, I can't remember his name now, I'll have to look that up again, right, Pump and Do or something funny. Anyway, and they filled the warship with the gold and took it back to France. And then after that, very shortly after that, it was Richard Nixon who took the US dollar off the gold standard, and then it was backed by nothing. That's when he sent Kissinger over to Saudi Arabia to attach it to the oil barrels. That's why it's now called the petrodollar. But as we see now, all of the countries, especially on the BRICS nations, are battling back because of all the sanctions and all of the basically bullying countries around the world that the US has done through their dominance of the US currency or the US dollar. So now they're actually trading it in different currencies instead of the dollar. So very recently, the Saudi has done a deal in millions and they used the rupee, sold it to India. So they're attacking the US dollar all the time. So that's why it's under attack, and that's why we're looking at a fiat crash. But under the House Joint Resolution 192, you can actually Google that, research that, House Joint Resolution 192, that made the US bankrupt as well, which meant that all debts were paid for and just simply had to be discharged under bankruptcy through the House Joint Resolution 192 in the United States of America. So you can easily research that one, and it explains why the fiat currencies are all backed by zero, by nothing, and they're all simply these countries like the United States of America are just a corporation, a bankrupt corporation, as is the United Kingdom, a bankrupt corporation. So there is absolutely no value, apart from you agree that there's value in that fiat currency. And very soon it's all going to be coming to an end, which I'm not really sure what's going to be replacing it, so we watch with interest. But that is another major reason, little doggy running over there, why you simply cannot be in debt. It is impossible to be in debt. All right, more coming soon. Take care.